Good afternoon and welcome to the 75th annual Stearns-Thomas National Spelling Bee. Over 2,000 spellers from around the country began this competition 3 weeks ago, and now we're down to the final four. At stake, the Stearns-Thomas Cup, a $10,000 scholarship, and the title Grand Spelling Bee Champion. I'm Jane Connolly, but due to a scheduling conflict, my regular partner, Al Phillips, couldn't make it tonight. So, the network didn't miss a beat, and I'm joined today by actor and spelling enthusiast, Charlie Sheen.
Thank you, Jane. I'm truly honored to share the mic with 1990's grand champion. So, Jane, tell me about our four finalists.
First, there's California's three-time finalist, Sanjeev Pakhandria, the young man they call the Sultan of Spell. And then, of course, there's the Queen Bee, 12-year-old Yale freshman Lynn Ann Geiger Heffington, last year's runner-up. Charlie, this is the kind of matchup that comes along once in a lifetime. Two young spellers at the peak of their abilities going head-to-head. But while the media this week has been focused on Lynn and Sanjeev, the crowd has fallen for the young man they call the Brad Pitt of the spelling world.
You're referring to Abram Goldberg.
I sure am, Charlie. The two-time Long Island Bee champion has been outstanding this past week. And with his edgy, charismatic style and ironically unorthodox letter choices, he has emerged as a fan favorite.
There's no denying he's got that star quality.
Makes me wish I was 14 again, Charlie.
You and me both. And how about our fourth finalist? Let's see, Jimmy Dodd of Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Charlie, I've got to be honest with you. I really don't know much about him. Apparently, Jimmy Dodd made it this far using rudimentary mnemonic devices to remember spelling.
Well, if I were him, I'd just be happy to be sharing the stage with the Sultan of Spell and the Queen Bee.
Oh, and it looks like we're about to get underway. Okay, Sanjeev is up first.
Desanterize.
Use it in a sentence.
I often wondered why Betty seemed so eager to desanterize me by consistently refusing to make me a sandwich.
Desanterize. D-I-S-A-N-T-O-R-I-S-E. Desanterize.
Jane, how key is getting that first word right?
Well, Charlie, since any misspelled word means elimination, I'd say it's pretty important.
Sisyphus.
Sisyphus. What's the definition?
One who
You know, when my nephew was 4, we thought he had a speech impediment. Turns out he was just retarded.
Can you use it in a sentence?
My futile attempts to just get Betty to make me a sandwich made me feel like a Sisyphus.
Sisyphus. S-I-S-Y-P-H-U-S. Sisyphus.
And the Queen Bee delivers the honey.
Jimmy Dodd.
Oh, this is that kid that sucks. I'm gonna hit the John.
Charlie.
Fine. Whatever.
Eidolon.
Eidolon. I before E, except after C.
Now what's he doing?
The start of a
Well,
word.
Charlie, each speller has his or her own technique, and Jimmy has used these simple types of songs throughout the tournament.
Eidolon. E-I-D-O-L-O-N. Eidolon.
So far, they've worked well, but how will he handle the tougher words?
Abram.
And here comes Abram. Just look at the crowd's enthusiasm. Talk about star quality, just like a young Ashton Kutcher.
And you gotta love his little beanie.
Dactylion.
Dactylion. D-A-C-T-I-L-I-O-N. Dactylion.
He missed it.
Oh, what a tough way for the crowd favorite to go.
Shit, I could have spelled that.
Pakhandria.
Staphyloma.
What is the language of origin?
Latin.
Sanjeev speaks fluent Latin, so that may be very helpful here.
I speak Latin.
Really?
S.E.A.
Staphyloma. S-T-A-F-A-L-O-M-A. Staphyloma. Biatch.
This is where the pressure really starts to mount on the kids.
Geiger Heffington.
When the words become even more difficult and obscure.
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus. Can you use it in a sentence?
Even though I took Betty out to dinner and a movie and performed cunnilingus on her in the back of my Volvo, still no sandwich.
Cunnilingus. Cunnilinguth. Cunnilingus.
Jane, I bet you knew that one.
Jimmy Dodd.
Giardiasis.
Giardiasis. May I have the definition, please?
A gastrointestinal disorder induced by a parasitic protozoan that may cause...
Giardiasis. Don't ask me why, but it's a word I know starts with a G. Giardiasis. My heart tells me this, as the last letter will be. A painful infection of one's large intestine, caused by a microscopic parasite. And symptoms include, but are not limited to, diarrhea, gout, and loss of sight. Giardiasis. Here goes nothing. It's Giar, I guess. Giardiasis. Close my eyes and I can see it. D-I-A-S. I-S.
Fuck me, he got it.
Giardiasis.
And we're on to round 3.
Mitochondria.
Dobie.
Language of origin?
Indian.
Dots or feathers?
Dots.
Dobie. D-H-O-B-I. Dobie.
Brilliant. It comes down to this. Spell this. If Jimmy Dodd gets this word
Jimmy
wrong,
Dodd.
then Sanji Pakahundria will be the 2004 National Spelling Bee champion. If he gets it right, he can force an unprecedented 4th round in these finals and go head-to-head with the Sultan of Spell for the championship. What a moment this is.
Xylariaceae.
Xylariaceae. Can I have the definition, please?
A family of fungi characterized by red and white spores.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Is it too much to ask? 2 pieces of bread and some meat?
Xylariaceae. There are all kinds of plants in the salad of life. Reds and greens, fruits and beans and legumes. Though an apple a day may relieve pain and strife, for me, nothing beats a shroom. Xylariaceae, so glad to see ya. You're good on pizza, salad, steak, or with sangria. Xylariaceae, a great idea for quesadilla, wrapped with cheese in a tortilla. You begin as a spore, find a warm, wet home, but you long for much more. You sprout your glorious dome. You start out as just one guy, but wait, you're not done, guy. Once you get a little sun, guy, there's no stopping this fun guy. Xylariaceae, so glad to see ya. You're grown in far-off lands like Thailand and Korea. father said so. L's in at third, and A's the next to go. Are we halfway yet? I feel it nearing. A is a safe bet. See how they're cheering. B almost done, and I won. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I, A, C, E, A. X, Y, L, A, R, I
Don't ask me why, but it's a word that I feel deep inside. Giardiasis, how can I exist with this agony that I'm forced to hide? This burn from within makes it hard to begin, but I know that it starts with a G. The middle is hard, but my mind and my heart tell me S, the last letter will be. Giardiasis, saying